Hello everyone. Today we shall discuss exercise 4.6 question number 3. Draw any circle and mark A its center, B a radius, C a diameter, D a sector, E a segment, F a point in its interior, G a point in its exterior and an arc. Right. Suppose question number A. You have to denote these points, right? Now, its center. Draw any circle and mark. Here we have drawn a circle and we will mark its center. Here you see, this is the center of the circle. So, this is the center and we name it as O, right? Name it as O. This is the center. Therefore, its center is O, right? Therefore, we can say the center is O. This is the center of the circle. Now, point B, a radius. Radius means you have to draw a line from the radius of the from the center of the circle to its circumference, right? That means if we take another point, one point on the circumference, suppose A, and if we draw a line between the center to A, this is the radius, right? Therefore, radius is OA. Radius is OA. OA is the radius of the circle, right? Now, see a diameter. What is the meaning of diameter? The longest chord passing through the center of a circle is the diameter, right? Suppose you have taken this one, that is, we have taken 2 points. One point here we take this point. Suppose this point is B, and we take another point passing through this center, that is point C, right? This is C point. If we draw B to C, here you see we are drawing a line from B to passing through O. Right. Then BOC is the diameter of the circle. BOC, that is BOC, or we can say as BC. BC is the diameter of the circle, not BOC. We are written here BC is the diameter of the circle. Next, D, a sector, right? A sector means, suppose, sector means, what is the meaning of center? Sector means, suppose this is a circle, right? This is the center of the circle. If we take two radius, this is one radius and this is one radius, right? The area, and this is the one arc, that is, suppose PQ is the arc, and this PQ arc is covered by two radius, and this area is the sector of the circle, right? Here you can say that OAC is the sector. Here we can say, if we shaded portion, if we shade this one like this one, shade this area, then OAC is the sector, right? That means an area covered by an arc but by two radius is the sector of a circle, right? Therefore, sector is O C A is the sector of the circle, right? Number is a segment. What is a segment? Segment is an area covered by an arc and a chord. Suppose you have taken one chord, that is, this point is P and this point is Q, right? If you take a chord like this and the area covered by the chord and this arc PQ, that this area is the segment, right? Therefore, you can say segment means PQ. That means area covered by the arc and chord PQ is the segment. A point in its interior, that is, let us take one interior point. Suppose I have taken R, this point R, it is the interior, a point in its interior. R is a point interior to the circle, right? That is R point. R point is a point in its interior, and a point in its exterior. Suppose you have taken another point, suppose like this. Here you have taken another point S. This is the exterior of the circle. Therefore, we know we will write here a point, and the exterior of the circle is S, right? An arc. Let us take an arc. Suppose we have taken 2 points on the circumference of the circle. Suppose this point I have taken, and another this point I have taken. This point I have taken, right? Now an arc, if we name them, that is, name of this is T and U. T and U. Then TU is an arc, right? Then TU is an arc. Then arc, that is TU. TU is an arc. Okay. We are again explaining this one. Suppose draw any circle and mark this is the circle, its center. O is the center of the circle. B a radius. Radius means the distance between the center of the circle to the circumference is the radius of the circle. Therefore, OC or OA is the radius. C a diameter. Diameter is the longest chord of a circle. That is, a chord passes through the center of the circle is the diameter. Therefore, BC is the diameter. A sector, right? A sector. What is a sector? A sector is an area covered by 2 radii and 1 arc. Suppose here this one, OCA is cover an area covered by arc AC and by 2 radii, that is OA and OC. This is the sector of the circle. A segment. A segment is the area covered by an arc and by a chord. Suppose PQ, right? PQ is an chord and PQ is an arc. Therefore, the area covered by the arc and the chord is the segment, that is PQ. A point in its interior. This is the circle. If a point, that is R. R is the interior point of a circle. And if we take a point Q, S as the exterior, a point in the exterior is S. An arc. Here we have taken 2 points on the circumference of a circle, that is T and U. Therefore, this is an arc, right? This is the solution of question number 3.